If you've been feeling like everything around you is falling apart, like doors are closing, relationships are shifting, and nothing makes sense anymore, this is not chaos, it's a divine setup, and you need to hear this. God is preparing you for a miracle, and the signs are already unfolding around you, hidden in plain sight. First, the isolation hits. People you trusted begin to distance themselves or betray you, not because they're evil, but because God is stripping away every false support system so that when the breakthrough comes, no one but Him gets the glory, just like He did with Gideon's army in Judges 7. He'll reduce your circle before He expands your influence. You're not being punished, you're being positioned. Second, you'll feel an unusual pressure in your life, as if you're being stretched beyond what you can bear, but this stretching is divine tension, the kind that comes right before something breaks open. Romans 8 verse 18 says the sufferings of this present time aren't worthy to be compared to the glory that's about to be revealed in you, not around you, but through you. If your spirit's been restless, if you've been waking up in the middle of the night burdened with a sense of urgency and can't explain why, you're not crazy, you're being spiritually awakened because heaven is aligning things in the background. Third, what used to satisfy you suddenly leaves you empty. You lose the appetite for surface-level conversations, entertainment, even relationships that once kept you distracted, because when God is about to do something miraculous in your life, He detoxes your soul first. Like Jesus fasting in the wilderness before stepping into His full assignment, Luke 4, you're being emptied so He can fill you with something holy, weighty, and eternal. Fourth, divine interruptions become frequent. Your plans keep falling through, opportunities vanish at the last moment, and what looks like rejection is actually redirection, because Proverbs 19 verse 21 says many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. You thought it was failure, but it's God blocking what would have delayed your destiny. Don't misread it. Don't despise it. Fifth, your warfare increases. Temptations you thought you conquered resurface, spiritual attacks intensify, and it feels like you're being hit from every side. But here's the hidden truth: the enemy fights you hardest when you're closest to breakthrough. The closer you get to birthing the miracle, the more violent the contractions. Think of Job. Before God restored everything double, he endured a storm of loss, sickness, and betrayal, but even then, the devil had boundaries he couldn't cross. So when the heat turns up, it's not a sign to quit, it's confirmation that hell is panicking about what heaven is about to release. Sixth, unexpected provision starts to show up, not always in large amounts, but in strange, precise ways, like someone gifting you exactly what you needed, or a debt being canceled out of nowhere. These are not coincidences, they are breadcrumbs from Jehovah Jireh, signaling that He's funding the very thing He's about to manifest in your life. And lastly, your prayers change, from asking God to take the storm away to asking Him what He wants to teach you in it. That shift is massive, because it means your faith is maturing, and mature faith is the breeding ground for miracles. When you start praising God before the answer comes, when you worship Him in the fire like the 3 Hebrew boys, Daniel 3, you trigger something supernatural, the kind of favor that can't be explained, only experienced. So if you've been feeling forgotten, crushed, overlooked, don't miss this moment. These aren't random struggles. These are signs. Something is about to break in your favor. You're not being buried, you're being planted, and when the miracle comes, it won't just bless you, it will overflow to everyone connected to you. But here's the warning: you must not abort the process. Hold the line. Stay planted. And believe that if you're seeing these signs, heaven is already moving.